Namaste and a hearty welcome to yet another episode of Soft Talk. It has been quite some time since I came up before you with this program. I was utterly frustrated by the unfolding political scenario. That's why I kept mum. But now I think it's time for me to speak again. That's why I am here. Uh, who will tame our good for nothings? That's a harsh title, uh, but this is the title of my presentation today. So let me start. In fact, this is the chronicle of a day in the life of yours truly when he set about doing nothing and just observing things as they unfolded. A celebratory fire at the military parade ground in Tundikhel, a spectacle was unfolding. Perhaps the soldiers were drilling as part of preparations for the Mahashivratri festival, that is also called the Army Day, in front of busts of soldiers, cannon foddered while fighting for causes that were not theirs, against enemies that were not theirs, and with friends that were not theirs. Mark my words. Those youths turned mute spectators were made the scapegoats by a tyrannical regime bent on remaining on power by hook or crook. This show of strength or lack thereof, marked by the presence of Tata military vehicles manufactured in India along with arms and ammunition coming from the same country, had quite a number of onlookers. Those onlookers included, yours truly is pretty sure, those who wanted to join foreign or domestic armies. With each celebratory volley of gunfire, the pigeons would fly off the roof of the Sunny Mahankal temple. This celebratory fire, in fact, has been continuing for decades. Dedicated earlier to Shah royals and Rana rulers, it is now dedicated to the royals of the new republic. Mark my words, the royals of the new republic. They are more royals, they are more royal than the royals themselves when it comes to seeking facilities, having perks, etc. But a force at the forefront of national defense needs more than celebratory firepower. It is indeed befitting of a force that played a very important role in the unification of this country and a force that has been playing an equally important role in global peacekeeping to muster strength for dealing with challenges to national security, that too in a fast changing world where neighbors are rising as superpower and hyperpower, challenging the global power dynamics. And it's already getting late for strengthening an army which, with a rating of 3.4701, that is 3.4701, holds 119th position out of 139 countries, 119th position out of 139 countries, that is close to the rock bottom. considered for the 2021 Global Firepower Review. An interesting spectacle. Close to the flyover leading to the new road gate from the Sunny Mahankal temple, yours truly often finds some typically interesting foreign characters. They are fortune tellers. You may ask, what is so interesting about them? These good for nothings do not know about their fortune, their future, what will happen to them, what will be their life's calling, what is their life's calling. That's why they are here on our streets. So how can they predict our future? Pity is we seem to be too naive to think a bit more seriously. Keep these people off the streets and prevent them from cheating gullible people in the name of Graha Santi, that is, pacifying the evil planets. For us, any saffron clad fellow is no less than God, it appears. These and several other characters who beg on the streets of Darbar Marg and other places make yours truly wonder as to where these people are from, who their handlers are, and who gets most of the money that they collect. Isn't it time our state mechanisms, isn't it time our state mechanisms started keeping record of people who cross into this small country through a porous border in the interest of the nation and the neighbor? Once in a while, we get to hear from very senior Indian leaders about the number of Nepalis living in. We get to hear from Indian leaders about the number of people, Nepali people living in India, especially when bilateral ties hit rock bottom. Inter alia, does our government have any idea regarding the population export from India and the extended neighborhood that remains mostly turbulent through a border that's open, virtually open on our side? And lastly, a bullfight. At the foot of Swayambhunath temple, yours truly saw calves locking horns over he doesn't know what. Apparently, it was not some Mage Sankranti festival taking place in Taruka of Nuwakot district, where whole lot of people gather to watch that bullfight, that traditional bullfight that is part of Mage Sankranti festivities. Nor nor was it some Spanish bullfighting. The crowd was having fun, perhaps tired of seeing our elected good for nothings locking horns at the expense of Nepal and the Nepalese. After some time, a khaki clad youth, perhaps he was a soldier, entered the scene and drove away the calves. Apparently, enough is enough. But the billion dollar question is, who will tame our good for nothings that go berserk whenever we entrust them with an overwhelming majority, whether it's in the 1950s, 1990s, or in the 21st century? With these open questions, I wrap up this edition of Soft Talk. Please comment on my presentation, like and subscribe it if it really touches your heart and mind. Thank you for watching.